everyone, so as you can see, my setting for my YouTube video has changed just because my room is currently in use. Well, basically it's just because my boyfriend's napping in the room, so I've just decided to film in another room. So today I'm really gonna tell you about my not skincare products, but more like makeup products that I use. I haven't really got any requests for the video, but I've seen so many people do this kind of video, so I thought I would try it out and see. I'm not going to do my makeup on myself because I've just washed my face and my face is all nice and washed, but maybe if you guys want, I can do a makeup video for you guys. So if you suggest in the comments, maybe my next video can be a makeup one, which is not really the way I want my channel to go, but considering the fact that I still haven't finished the book yet, I feel like it's a good idea just to keep my channel going until I can start doing what I actually want to do with my channel, which is then to be vlogging and analyzing books. So today, this is just something I got today. It's a little bracelet. It's very cute. See? Very cute. Very sweet. It's one that you can pull out and you like put it on your hand like that. So yeah, so that's my bracelet. So let's get into my point of the channel. So my first thing I use for my facial makeup is a combination of, basically it's a beige foundation. So if you can see it, it's from Revlon. That is what it looks like. I can't see if it's focusing. Yeah, so it's from Revlon. I use the medium beige color because although my skin is quite dark, I find that if I use anything darker, it makes my skin orange. So if you are, because you see the thing is I'm partly Spanish, so I'm like a bit Latina, so for those of you who have Spanish heritage in you or Spanish ancestry, you will know that using something too dark, although you are not fair skinned, is not really good because otherwise it can make your skin very orange. So I use the medium beige Revlon, and it's a combination of both, so that's the one I use. Then I use this little job here. It's a little tool, makeup tool. It's a bit dirty. I use it all the time. But this basically just helps you apply the foundation to your face. So it's like a little bit of a sponge. Well, it is a sponge that you just use to apply your foundation. Then I also use this brush, which is basically a foundation brush. It's from Urban Studio. That's the brush I use. So I just use that to blend in my foundation once I've used this to apply it. The next thing I use is the loose powder from Yardley. So as you can see, I don't use all of the same products. I use Yardley, Revlon. I don't really have a preference because they're all really good. So I use the Yardley loose powder to apply once I have put on my foundation. I use the loose powder, which you basically can just use to, it's just loose powder. It's basically just, as you can see, you just would apply it. And for that, I use this big brush over here. This brush is from Forever New. It comes in a whole pack like this. So these are all of my makeup brushes. It's Forever New. There you go. Comes from Forever New. Those of you who live in America will know Forever New. Actually, most countries would know because Forever New is quite a big thing. So I use this brush for my loose powder. Then I move on to my Sunkisssed Giant Bronzer. It's quite a big bronzer, so you can see it's also kind of a medium based. I mostly use the little sun over there because it's just not, unfortunately the rest of it is it's a bit shiny, so I don't know if you can see on my finger, which you probably can't because unfortunately I'm using a laptop, but basically it's a bit shiny, so I just use the sun And for this, I use this brush. So it's basically like a powder brush, and I just apply it to my cheeks, just to give them a little bit of shape and a bit of color. Then what I also use is I use a contour palette, which is face powder, but as you see it says contour collection. This one is from Beauty Treats. I'm not sure exactly where Beauty, I think it's its own brand. So I use generally a mix of, if you can see, this color here and this color at the bottom. So I use those two. This one's a bit dark for me and these are a bit dark, but I suppose if I was going out at night I would use these ones. Then the brush I use is this brush. It's called a fan brush. So you can also use it to wipe off excess makeup, but I use it as a foundation brush. And it comes from just the normal Click store. That's what I use. Then another thing that I use is just to sometimes also add a bit more color to my skin is I use the Yardley range. It's the oatmeal. So it's the Yardley range. It's pressed with tea tree oil and pressed powder. So that's the range I use. And if I do use it, I use this brush, which is just there to dab it into your skin, all over onto your areas where you find that you need to add a bit more color. Then, I know this video is quite long, but I'm going through just products that I use. Not saying you guys have to use them as well. You can maybe comment below and tell me some products that I could use, but these are just the ones I've been using since I've been putting on makeup. Then I generally move to my eyebrows. So I use a combination of both. I use this one, which is from LA Girls. It's Shady Slim. It's a brow pencil. So it's also got a little brush at the end of it to just brush your eyebrows into place. Then also to make my eyebrows a bit darker, which they are already, but just to make them a tad bit darker, I use this one, which is also a brow pencil. It's from Essence. It's a gel eye pencil. So you see it's got gel. So I use this as my eyes, for my eyes. Then I generally move on to my eyeshadow, because I don't like putting on mascara before I put on eyeshadow, because sometimes you blink and it gets all underneath your eyes over here. So I use a whole range of eyeshadows. I don't really use any specific one. I do use ones that are a bit maybe more lighter for the daytime and maybe more glitzy and sparkly for the nighttime. So I generally use Beauty Treats also. It comes in a little bag. And I use these colors, as you can see, those ones. And I use a lot of browns because brown works well with my skin. So I use those colors. And I use this brush first to apply the makeup. It's a bit more of a rounder brush, as you can see. So you just use it and you just put your makeup on like that. For my evening makeup, I use a eyeshadow palette from Kangol. I'm not sure if you guys know of that. It's a silver palette. It's about this yay big. And you use it for more evening wear. So it's got more glitzy colors, and you can add those with your light colors. So you can do light, glitzy, you can use that. I also use One Direction's makeup, their makeup line called Up All Night. I use that as well. It's also a little bit more, let's say, glitzy, and it's more for evening time. Then I also use the mascara. I've got two. This one's older, this one's newer. This one is from Kangol, the same as my other makeup. It's called Wild Length Lashes. Then this one is also from Kangol. It's basically the same thing, just different designs. Then that's what I use for my mascara. Then I also use this one from, it's called Cat Eyes. So it's called the Colostay Volume Express Mascara. So you can see it's got a bit of a bigger brush. So, and it's a bit curved, so you can really make those lashes extend and be nice and beautiful and long. Then I use, oh yes, I also use sometimes if I'm going out at night, I have a range of colors. I have 3. These are basically just shimmers that you can add to your eyes if you want to add a bit of sparkle. I generally add this to the side of my eye if I'm going out. So they are from Revlon. If you can see, that one you won't see. It's from Revlon. It's their range, and it's called colostay creme, excuse my English, creme eyeshadow. So this is a white one which you can't see because it's on the light, and it comes with a little brush, very cute. So you can just apply it to the side of your eye. So I've got a white, I've got a more purpley color which you can probably see. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm using a laptop, so it's not really nice. Also, it comes with a little brush. You can just apply it to the side over there. And I have a more of like a bluishy type color as well, all from the same range. So now I've done my eyes, I've done my eyeshadow, I've done my mascara, I've done my eyebrows. Now I will generally move to my lips. For my lips, I use a range of things. I have, which not with me at the moment, but I have a range of, I have a Avon line. Basically it's just the Avon lipstick. It's just nude lipstick, but I also use this one. I don't know where it's from, just looks like that, so I don't know where it's from. This is a pinkish color which goes really well because sometimes you don't really want to wear red, or you wearing something that goes better with pink, so I use this. I also sometimes use lip gloss, which just adds a bit of shine to your lips if you want to look shiny in the evening. This is from Estee Lauder. This is that one. I also use the same kind of color, and this is more of a brownish, and it's a bit sparkly if you can see. That's my lipsticks. Then another one I use, this is more of a reddy color, so I don't really wear red a lot. It's only if I'm going out and I really want my lips to pop, and I maybe just make my eyes a bit more, maybe I wear makeup that's a bit more light in the eyes and I want to make my lips pop, then I use that. And then I also have this one called Just Be Gorgeous. It's also red. And then I have another lip gloss which is from Kangol as well, and if you can see, it lights up, so it's pretty cool. It's like a pinkish color, so I use this to make my lips shine. And I use also a lip liner, so it's from Avon. I have another one that I've just ordered recently from a friend, and I've just got it. It's the Ultra Glimmer Stick Lip Liner, and it's called a Pink Bouquet, so I use that. And that is my lips generally. And oh yes, I've also got this one from Kangol. It's called Extreme Color. This is just like a plain one. Also just a lip gloss. Then my best friend that I can't live without, and it's for all the girls that know when you get pimples, when you get blemishes, and you want to just cover it up, but you don't want to make it known. I use this great stick from Yardley. It's basically just a stick that you apply to wherever you feel like you have pimples. I generally get more towards my T-zone, at the top of my T-zone. I generally get pimples here, which is not nice, but I use this and it works like a charm. It works so well. You don't even know you've got it on. You can put your makeup over it and you would have never known that you put it on. and this is called Oatmeal. So this is the color I use, and it's 2-in-1 blemish stick. So it's great. I think in your makeup bag, if you don't have anything else and you don't want to have as many lipsticks as I have, which I understand, one thing you definitely must have is a blemish stick. It is honestly saves your life when you need it. Then I also have, which I forgot to mention, which I don't really use because I use more of my foundation, but this is just a twin sealer. It's basically just like a concealer. So on the one side you've got your concealer, so it's just little twins. So this is more brownish for my color skin, so it's more brown. And then this color on the other side is more of a yellowy color, but this is to cover up any red spots you might have on your face. So if you've got red, you use this. And I think that is everything. I also have this, which is just a little lip gloss, and it is from Oh So Heavenly, so I don't really use it. As you can see, it's still got the tag on it. And that is everything for my makeup. So I just thought I would share with you guys. I know the video was a bit long. I went through my whole entire makeup, like all of the products I use. And as you can see, I don't stick with, I use different products and I make them, I don't use the same ones. I even sometimes use MAC, which is really, their products are really great. So I just thought I'd give you makeup that I wear and products that I use. And if you would like me to do a video where I do my makeup, please let me know, because I really love makeup and I love looking pretty, and I love how makeup enhances you and makes you look, takes that natural beauty and just makes it more pop and more shine and everything. So if you'd like me to do a video for makeup, please let me know, and I definitely will. And I will take some great products and I will use those. And if you would like, I will leave some of the products in the description below, so you can see. I might show you my foundation. I'll leave some in the description below, so if you would like to use some products I use, you are more than welcome to. So I will leave that in the description. This was just a little video. It's a little playful video that I just decided to do, just telling you what makeup products I use. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, which I hope you did, you can give it a thumbs down. But hopefully I get a lot of thumbs up. Please subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel. It's called Chrissy's channel. And I will see you again very soon, where I will direct my channel more to where I want it to go, which is more towards books. But this is basically just was a fun little video that I thought I would do for you guys. Bye!